to My Mother's Voice podcast, a podcast where we learn life's valuable lessons from different people from a mother's perspective. So today I'm privileged to host Aurelia from Aurelia's Kitchen. Karibu sana. Awesome. So we're going to be learning a few lessons that she has learned from her mother or her family that she'll be carrying on through her journey of life. I'm so happy and blessed and humbled to have you.
Me more.
Yeah. By the way, you look so beautiful in person.
Thank you.
You look way different.
Thank you so much.
And you have a beautiful place.
Thank you.
Okay, I feel like you're going to have to push for me. Ndio pia mimi ni come. This is such an amazing space that you have, and I love it. Yeah, and I noticed that you're very artistic.
Yes, I am artistic because I am a designer.
Awesome.
Yeah, by profession. That's what I learned in campus.
Oh wow.
Yeah, did design, art and design.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So maybe to kickstart our conversation, kindly introduce yourself.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Aurelia from Aurelia's Kitchen. My full name is Aurelia Kiseu Mwaka. Yes, so I am a designer by profession, but I am a chef, not a chef, a cook.
What's the difference, by the way?
I think there's a difference. I don't know what the difference is, but I think there's a difference.
Uh-huh.
I love cooking. Cooking is my passion, so I do it out of passion. And with that, kindly follow Aurelia's Kitchen 254 just to see for yourself the kind of meals that we make there. We make food and lifestyle vlogs. So please subscribe. And yeah, other than the vlogs, we also do catering. So from the passion, I had to make some money out of it because, we have to eat.
Yeah.
So we do catering, birthdays, parties, lunch, and for your munchies also. So yeah.
Awesome. So guys, you've had her. Kindly follow her on YouTube and all social media platforms. And if you have those wonderful events and you'd love a caterer, kindly contact her. She does amazing food, and she'll be glad to come and make your ceremonies even more memorable. So Aurelia, before we get to you becoming a designer and a cook/chef, kindly tell us a bit of a background about you. Where do you come from? How are you raised? Tell us a bit about your family. How was your childhood like?
Okay, so I have been born and raised in Mombasa. That's my home area. Like my parents settled there.
Yeah.
So my dad is from eastern part of Kenya and my mom is from the coastal part of Kenya. But now they settled in Mombasa. So that is where I've been brought up. That's where I went to kindergarten, nursery, primary school. But then high school, I went to Nakuru. So that's where my wings, like I started flying out, because I didn't really want to be stuck in Mombasa, like being born in Mombasa, schooling in Mombasa and doing everything in Mombasa. So I went to high school in Nakuru, in Moi Forces Academy Lanet. Shout outs to MFarians, yo. So yeah, that's where I went to high school, and then after high school, I joined Nairobi University, where I did my degree in art and design. But before I did that art and design, I actually wanted to be a journalist for the very longest time. So after campus, of course, kutafuta kazi, hustle. That is all what we knew.
True.
Them days we didn't know about self-employment. Me, if I knew about self-employment, if I knew about YouTube then, I would have started a long time ago. But I didn't know. My mind was just focused on employment. After this, you need to look for employment.
Yeah.
I even remember one day, we were with a friend of mine. we literally tarmacked. You know how they say you tarmac to look for jobs. We literally tarmacked.
Leaving your CVs.
Yeah, leaving our CVs
In different
organizations. We walked through industrial area looking for jobs.
Yeah.
But now, me and that friend of mine, we are both running businesses because you're
wow.
like, business is the way to go.
Yeah.
So,
but that's how we were raised.
Yes.
You were raised, you go to school,
yeah,
get your
finish,
degree, and then go apply for a job and get employed. Yeah.
So finishing, of course, I got a few jobs here and there because I also feel like it's very, very, very important to get employed.
Yeah.
Just to get the discipline of it, to get to know how to manage your money, your finances, and all that. But after a few years, I was like, employment is not for me. So let me start my business.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's how I started Aurelia's Kitchen.
Oh,
yeah,
that's interesting. So you learned about, or rather, you were in the art industry. So what made you start cooking yet you're in the art industry? Because I would expect probably you want to start your business in maybe interior decor or creating things and selling. So what made you start Aurelia's Kitchen? Okay.
So after campus again, me with my arts and design passion, I actually started deco, like doing deco for events, setting up birthday parties, doing those setups for like small gatherings, baby showers, and all that. So, and then after some time, I don't know what happened. I think, I don't know what happened really. I think just, psych ilinitoka. Then I also had a passion in cooking. Because cooking for me is inborn. Our family, like I'm Costarian, people say Costarians know how to cook.
Yeah,
it's true, and they love cooking. It's true. Because I've been raised with aunties, my mom. Like, if you want to learn, you come here with me. Shikamwiko, to PK, and we do it together.
Yeah.
So it's inborn for me, the cooking. So when I was in campus, I used to make for people biryani most of the time. And then people just used to tell me, see you sell this food, see you sell this food.
So you would make for them and give them for free?
Yeah, and give them for free. By then, I love cooking for people.
Why wasn't I your friend then?
By then, I love cooking for people so much that sometimes I'm like, really? Are you doing that for free? Me, I would cook for you for free. Because I just want you to enjoy my food. I just want you to feel good when you're eating. I just want to see that smile on your face. So, people told me to like monetize it. Then I was like, okay, I'll think about it. I wasn't in a hurry.
Yeah.
Lakini after campus, you need money.
Yeah, that's true.
So I started connecting the deco and the food. Yeah, I started connecting the deco and the food. So most of the time, I'd get gigs to go to. On weekends, there's usually fun days or some fun activities in the malls, like in Capital Center or in Two Rivers, where people set up bouncing castles, kids go for face paintings and all that. So I used to do that. I used to go set up my table, do a bit of face painting, and then also apocando, I do some flavored popcorns. So that's where I started. So it picked up really well, and I was making money. So I was like, this is a good idea. Yeah. So I kept on doing it. From popcorns, I went ahead and did many other snacks. And that's how now I started selling food. And then now I told someone to tell someone that I do catering. I can cook for them if they have an event. If they want breakfast, I can take for them some Swahili snacks and all that. So that's now how I
And
again
word
focused on cooking.
cooking.
Yeah, and
Word spread around real quick.
yes, they do
Wow.
very much.
I've seen you've catered for a few guys that are major out there. Like I saw you did some catering for TMI.
Yes.
How did that feel like? Because I know TMI is
I
big.
know. It felt so good. It felt
Mhm.
so good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to many others because I want people to enjoy my food. Like,
Yeah.
my ultimatum with my cooking, of course, is opening up a restaurant and you know, just doing business
Yeah.
and getting so many people coming to my restaurant to taste and all that. So it's been great. It's been really, really great.
So, what's the biggest thing that you cooking has done for you?
The biggest.
Yeah. Or most memorable? Like
Hmm.
you didn't really get to know that cooking will do this for you, but here you are.
Of course, it's made me meet people,
Yeah.
and from those people are able to tell other people. So mainly connections. It's
Connections.
been able to give me many other connections,
Yeah.
and of course, many connections means more money because let's say if catering for TMI, then TMI tells someone else.
Yeah.
Of course, those other people watatoa pesa mzuri.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That
it's
was
been
just
able
done
to,
for you.
yeah, it's been able to.
Amazing. Along your journey, you've mentioned about your mom and how she would introduce you, to the kitchen. Um, Maybe if you could tell us why was your relationship with your mom growing up?
So actually, I'm the only girl in
Oh.
my family.
Mhm.
From a family of five, like my
Mhm.
mom, my dad, my two brothers, and now me.
Mhm.
So I'm the only girl. So definitely, I'm a mama's girl
Yeah.
and a daddy's girl also. But growing up, my mom has been tough. She's
Mhm.
been strict. Hey,
She was a
she
real
was
African mom.
yes, she was very strict.
Uh-huh.
But funny thing, when now we have grown up, we have become so close.
Mm.
I can't even tell you. Like I feel
Yeah.
like she's my sister. She's my
Mm.
best friend. I can tell her anything.
Wow.
But when we are growing up, I was afraid. I was afraid of telling her CJ about boyfriend things
Uh-huh.
because she would beat me. But it's been good. Like of course she was protective because I was the only girl. She
Yeah.
wanted to take care of me. She wanted a good life. She didn't want me to get pregnant early and all that.
Yeah.
But it's been a good relationship with my mom.
Yeah.
It has been. It has been.
That's
Say that,
wonderful.
yeah.
So you're about to cross over to a new chapter in your life.
Yes.
Yeah, we are hearing some wedding bells,
Harusi
guys.
tunayo.
So congratulations, first of all.
Thank
It's
you.
wonderful. I mean, the marriage institution, and I can assure you, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So maybe you will tell us, what are you looking forward to in your marriage?
Oh man, I'm looking forward to being called Mama Nani.
Uh-huh. It shall happen again.
But basically just having a family of my own. Because again, from where I'm from, like mahali nimekuzwa,
Mhm.
it's been a family setup.
Mm.
My parents really believe in that family setup. So I'm really looking forward to having my own and making it even better.
Yeah.
Making it better, preparing food for my husband, like just
Mm.
those small things that you see, uh, going places with my husband, just saying my
My
husband.
husband.
you know, that's what
Ah,
I'm looking forward to.
I
Yeah.
know. So, are there things that maybe growing up you saw your mom doing or your dad that you feel like you're going to carry on to your married life?
Yes, definitely a lot.
Yeah.
First of all, one thing, yani vile umeniuliza tu hivyo,
Mhm.
one thing that came to my mind, usually my mom has saved my dad kwa phone yake as darling. You can imagine, till date. Hey! So, I'm looking forward to that freeness.
Mhm.
Because for a longest time, okay, like they've known my fiance,
Yeah.
but akujakuwa na ile freeness. Unajua ile like now I'm at my husband's place. There's nothing you can do, it's such kind of things. So I'm looking forward to your comfort, your openness of I am with my husband. I am married now, I'm also looking forward to just being submissive and of service to my husband, like akitoka job, how you you welcome him, kumpikia. Of course, I have cooked for him so many times. He's so used to my food, but now
You still look forward to
I'm
it.
still looking forward to it because I love it. I love it. By the way, I love cooking for him so much, so much. Because ile tu nikimpea food, he's just like, "Thank you, baby." Alafu anakula with a smile and all that. Then there's this thing he usually says, "Squeezy, he can't eat from any other place." So I'm like, yay. I'm the only person who can cook for you. So I'm assured that ukienda huko nje hautakula sana because you're looking forward to my food. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to what? Just being just building a family or ile like literally making a home with my husband. Just how I saw my mom and dad do it.
What did you see your mom and dad do?
First of all, communicating. They communicate a lot. They plan together. Finances. They usually like have a book where they like wanaandika records pamoja. They pray together. Like recently, my dad has been telling us, my dad has been telling us like, your mom, it's like something pia yeye amelearn from my mom, like your mom akiomba anataja each and every one of your names. So for me, that really hit me. I'm like, that's something my mom does that has touched everyone. Even my dad can be able to speak about it and just be proud of it. So they've been praying a lot together, going to church together. Just partnership. They've been a partnership, yani, for the longest time that grow up, nimewaona tu wakifanya vitu pamoja.
Wow. Is there any event that maybe might have happened as you're growing up, whether recently or in the past, that made you look at your mother in a different perspective, whether negative or positive? Yeah.
What can I say? Maybe I don't know if this qualifies, but let me see. So my dad has been in the army. So many of the times he's not been around. So my mom had to be the mom and dad for. I think that's why she was also quite strict and tough. Because I'm sure she was like, mnanisumbua na baba yenyu yuko hapa, So I think that's how can I say it? That has wait, what is the question? Sorry.
Anything that maybe you saw in your mom that made you like maybe look at her different?
That. Because for me singeneza. Like being with a husband that's away. That would be so tough. That would be so tough for me. But for my mom, she pulled it so well. Like she did it perfectly well.
Almost effortlessly.
Yeah, she did it effortlessly. Kabisa, kabisa. And these days, now my dad is retired. He's a retired army officer. So most of the times he's available. And I'm like, I even told my mom one day when my dad was after he retired, I was like, mami si unafurahi sahi like daddy yako. Like so you just feel like all those things that you're going through, they're over now. Now daddy's home and all that. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like she's been tough.
Is there a time in your life where you felt like your mother has really held your hand, and maybe without her, during that season, maybe you would not have made it?
Oh, now. Hey, yeah. Now is the time I feel like if it's not my mom, I don't know where I could be. Because planning a wedding is not easy. It's very difficult. And for sure, this is a time that my mom and I
best of friends.
We are best of friends. And I don't know how I could do it if she wasn't around, if she wasn't who she is. So this is a time that I have felt my mom's presence. Yes. Completely.
Wow. What is the relationship between your mom and your husband?
So my husband to be lost the mom a few years ago. So he's not been having that motherly figure around. So my mom being here, sometimes it feels, if I see them together, like when they're just communicating, it feels really warm. And my mom, PIA, like herself, she really wants to be in his life because anataka pia feel that motherly space that he's missing. Yeah. So I feel like it's a work in progress, but so far I feel it's really good. They're really getting along.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
it's good to know that your mom can be able to like fill in that gap for your husband to be.
Yeah,
it's amazing. We bless her for that. So is there anything that you saw you've seen your mom do in her life, married life, and you're like, this one I'm not taking it with me? Wacha tu yeye mwenyewe afanye.
Like what? I don't think there's anything. Maybe not.
It could be either in marriage or even just how she raised you and your brothers. Kiboko utatransfer pia kwa watoto.
Kiboko ni lazima.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
That is a very must. So what? I don't think
there's anything. But that's good because it also feels like your mom really impacted you in a positive way, which is amazing. How did you meet your husband?
Oh, we met just around some neighborhood that I used to stay around Thika Road.
Yeah.
So we met through a friend. There's a neighbor friend of ours who is also a friend of his.
A mutual friend.
Yeah. So we were hanging out, then he came over and just looked at each other.
And you're like, yo, let's do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So was it love at first sight, or is that a friendship that grew?
I could say both. I could say both because when I saw him, he was appealing. Like nile tu unajua ule mtu tu huyu nataka kuwa na yeye, you know, like that. But he, like, after some time I never used to see him because, you know, he never used to live around.
Yeah.
But we grew, like, to
your friendship grew.
Yeah, our friendship grew from that.
Oh.
So it was both friendship of a long time and love at first sight.
Oh wow! How long have you been together?
Oh wow, we've been together for 7 years.
Yeah. You're learning PhD. You're having a PhD on each other. But finally, the journey is coming.
Yes.
The courting journey is
coming to an end. Yeah.
Why so long? Ama hizo maswali tunafaa kumuuliza yeye.
Hizo muulizeni.
But it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful journey that we've seen right there. When you were courting with him, did you know about his background or you just knew him?
I knew him and his background. He's been very open. He's been very open about himself, about his beliefs, about where he's from, you know. So I've known him and his things. Yeah.
That's amazing. Why I asked about that is because your husband is your husband to be. I'm not committed to husband. See, we're having faith that this is, you know, we're calling things as though they are, even if they're not right now, but we are heading there.
Yeah.
So he's a brother to a very huge celebrity. By the time you're quoting him, did you know he was a brother to a celebrity or you stumbled upon it as you continue?
By the time we were meeting, the celebrity was also, it was her beginning journey of becoming a celebrity.
So you've been in that group
together.
I've
been in that group with her and him together. So can attest.
It's amazing. So as we wind up, there's a video.
I don't want us to wind up.
There's a video that you put up on your YouTube channel. You are spending some time with your parents. I think they had come to visit you, and after you preparing a meal for them, you were just chilling, and your father was dancing and all that, and they're just having a good time. By the way, Dad, if you're watching this, you have great moves right there.
Yep, Mr. T. Mr. T.
Oh, Mr. T, you have great moves. So is that how your family has been? You know, all warm? I don't think I've ever seen my parents dance. I don't think, I can't remember. But is that how they've always been, or was it for the camera?
No, that's how it's always been. Me, that's why I'm telling you, I love my family, and I just want my new family to be like that one, and even better, because it's just vibes. My parents are just free, especially now that we've grown up. Like, it's even more fun. I don't even want to be married now and just stay in that family longer, because in our grown-upness, we are having even more fun. We are more free. We can talk about anything. Yeah. My dad is so free. My dad is so helpful. Sometimes my dad anaweza kuja tu, everyone is busy, pia ingie kwa kitchen aoshe vyombo. Kuna kitu ingine ya kufanywa, salad inafaa kukatwa, you know, like, he's really helpful. Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's really helpful. My dad is really helpful, and it has also, like, made me feel like this is what family is supposed to be, you know.
Is that the same thing you will expect of your husband?
Yes, of course.
Babangu alikata kitunguu. My father will chop onions. So what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah?
Please.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'd expect. But again, not everyone is the same. Again, also I also need to know that in my head. Not everyone is the same. But if you can do it, if it can make things better in the family, do it. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said your father was in the military.
Mhm.
How was it introducing your boyfriend to them?
Hey.
How about you're introducing and he's busy with the
In
girl there?
fact-
You had better know.
In
How
fact, when
was
you were
it? How
growing
was
up,
it?
me and my friends used to like make fun of each other, like, yeah, mtu mwenye atakuoa wako na shida sana.
Yeah.
They better be very
They
prepared
better
and
be
very
behaved.
straight, you know. And then here I bring a dreadlocked
dreadlock kwanza, eh?
man.
Eh?
First of all, I was like, what will my dad say? What will my dad say?
Yeah.
But apparently he was so cool. Like right now they're even best of friends. They even get along more than how he gets along with my mom.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So it was easy. It was easy. Seems like whatever you were thinking, it was just
Yeah,
thoughts.
because number one, you are the only girl.
Yeah.
And then your dad is in the military.
Yeah.
So every man, what was the reaction to your fiance when you told him, maybe when he found out your dad is in the military?
Apparently, he's a confident person. Hakuwa na ile
Yeah.
he was like, cool.
Yeah, let's ride with it. Amazing.
Yeah.
So maybe as we close, would like you to write a letter to your mom.
Okay, so I start, dear mom, or
Yes, please.
I start with that.
Yes, dear mommy. Or you can say mommy, however you want to write it. I mean, it's your mom and it's you, you know each other more.
First of all, my mom calls me Kimama.
Mhm.
So, dear mommy, first of all, thank you for being my mom. Thank you for being my mom. You are the best mom in the whole world. Like, I could never, ever, ever ask for any other mom. I love you so much, more than anything in this world. I pray for your strength, your long life in this earth. I pray that God gives you long life so you can see my children, and you also may give the wisdom and knowledge and tell them stories, because my mom is usually so big on stories. I remember one day, I'm cutting the letter.
Okay.
I remember one day we were with some of our friends, and she was like, in this life, you have to make stories. Like you have to live this life in that hata ukikuwa mzee kesho utaambia nani. So hata kama ni mistakes, make them and learn from them so that you can be able to say and tell people those stories so that they can listen. So, mom, you have been very instrumental in my life. You have taught me well. Above everything, you have taught me to pray. I remember one day, my mom sat me down and we read the book of Job, the whole of it, the whole of it. And I never knew that book would come in handy when I was grown up, because the book of Job is about trials, tribulations, and all that. So it's really it has really driven me, especially in my grown upness. So I really thank you, mom, for introducing me to God, to teaching me how to pray. We most of the time pray together. Every time when I go home, we have to pray every day together. So I really thank you for giving me that opportunity to spend time with you. Your laughter, your jokes. You are very bubbly. She has she has very inside jokes that mostly me and my siblings are the ones who can just understand. But you're just full of life. You are you are my everything, mommy. I love you so much. Like, you're just everything. I just love you really, and I just want you to live so long so that I can be with you even in your old age. You can be with me in my old age. You can teach me. You can encourage me, especially when things are not okay. You can celebrate with me, and yeah, we can keep on creating memories together. So I just love you. I just love you so much, mommy. And yeah, long life, wisdom, and strength to you. Mwah. Love you, mommy.
Awesome. How
Yeah.
did that make you feel?
It almost made me cry. My voice is starting to be shaky, but I tried to push it down. But yeah,
That's amazing. That's amazing.
so much.
So it's good to celebrate mothers. It's good to just have that one-on-one connection. For me, my mom passed on in 2020, and thank you. And I always envy mother-daughter relationship. And even as I nurture my children, I have two wonderful daughters, and even as I nurture my relationship with them, I always encourage others to just have that wonderful relationship with their mom, basically with their parents. But for me, moms are always happy. So that's why we do this podcast, just to encourage. Mothers go through a lot. They are nurturers. They, especially when it comes to nurturing, whether they're nurturing a child that is theirs or not theirs. It's a God-given gift to nurture. So it's a wonderful thing that you're doing with your mom, just nurturing the relationship. Even as you cross over to being a wife, you could really now even understand your mom more, the things she used to do or say, and you will even hold her so dearly to your heart. And of course, we cannot celebrate mothers without acknowledging that she is a mother because of God. He has played a very important role, so we celebrate him too. But this podcast is for the mothers to share. So if you're a mother out there and you're doing whatever it is that you need to do to raise your children, we applaud you. You're doing great, mama. And mother's voice is here just to make your voice be heard out there, make your voice be important, to appreciate your voice. And so thank you for listening and watching this Mother's Voice podcast, and we'll see you in the next. You're doing great, mama, and always remember, you're wearing.